What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we will be installing some more carbon fiber on the Lexus. I just love carbon fiber, so as much carbon fiber as I can get for this car is what I'm gonna do. So today we got a Seibon, whatever how you say it, I don't know. We will be installing a trunk lid on today. Sadly, it's not with the duckbill. It's just the flat one, since Seibon doesn't make one with the duckbill for the 2IS. They do make one for the 3IS, but not the 2IS, sadly, for some reason. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be installing today. So get ready and stay tuned for what's to come. Also, too, I will be installing some new tail lights too, some nice V-Land ones. But that will be on the next video. The new carbon fiber trunk lid. It is looking nice and glossy. Ooh, it's gonna look so nice. Nice little touch up for the Lexus, since we have a lot of carbon fiber on already. We got the hood, we got the roof wing carbon fiber too. As you can see, it's a little dusty, but it's alright. And we also got the little duckbill carbon fiber too. I don't know if I'll add that onto the new trunk lid or not. I'm still debating. But here you have it, guys. Here is a new trunk lid, and I am very excited to put this on. There is a little backstory to this trunk. As you can see, there is another one right there, just like it. So this one is the one I received first, and you can see over here, has a nice little crack right there in the corner. And so that happened when I got the trunk. As soon as I opened it, I noticed that right away. I mean, the box was like mint, so that's the box it came in, and the box was mint. It had no flaws at all, so I wasn't really worried about it. So I went ahead and opened it after I signed off for it, and noticed that, and I was pretty devastated, you know. But so I just contacted where I got the trunk from, and well, they weren't really help at first, but they ended up helping me out, and I got through it. And they ended up sending me a brand new trunk, and I get to keep that one. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. Maybe keep it, maybe sell it. I do not know. So yeah, but I mean, if you're local and want a trunk for your IS, hit me up. It just has a nice little crack right there. That's the only flaw. I mean, it's fixable. It's not that bad, but it's bad. So yeah, but I am thankful that I was able to receive a new trunk, and this one came out great. Also too, the box that this came in was literally almost torn apart. Like literally, this whole chunk looks like it was just smashed in and punctured. Because when I received this, I didn't receive, because I got it shipped to my work, and it got there when I was at lunch, and so the parts guys signed off for it. And as soon as I saw the box, I was like, dang, that looks pretty messed up. And well, I mean, I opened it, and it was better packaged this time, and it was perfectly fine, which is crazy, because the one that came damaged was mint, nothing wrong with it. But this one came in a messed up box, and it's perfectly fine. I will show you guys, but I already threw it away. So here we have it. Here's a little backstory to my journey on getting this settled with. But I got the good one now. I'm happy, I'm satisfied, and I have two now. So no complaints whatsoever. Enough of me talking, guys. I'm about to show you guys what we came here for, and it is for a Seibon trunk lid install. So let's get to it. We are going to be joined by my dog Entei here, and my dog Kina as my little helpers. First things first, want to pop your trunk and open it. So Oh, dang, I thought I popped it. I'll be right back. Now it's popped, so now I can open it. So after you open it, you're gonna want to go ahead and take off the liner all around there. So just a bunch of clips. So just get your clip puller, your flathead, or whatever you want to use, and get all those clips out all around. After you get the trunk liner off and put it somewhere safe, you can go ahead and just disconnect every connector that you see. Pretty much unplug it. So it's pretty much off for the lights and the latch, so the lights and all the latch. I mean the latch and all the lights. So all around, just go through and just disconnect all the connectors. Now once you're done with that, there's these clips that are connected to the trunk that are for the harness all around. Pretty much with your clip puller, you're gonna want to go ahead and just go in there and just unclip it until the harness is fully out and disconnected from the trunk. So after you disconnected the harness out of the trunk, this is where you're gonna have, you can pretty much just lay this right here. Just have it so nothing's connected to the trunk, so when you take it off, it doesn't get interfered with it. So here you have that. So next thing we're gonna do is disconnect the latch. So there's a couple of 10 millimeters, one right here, one right here. I think this just gonna have to just unclip the emergency puller, and from the key lock there's two 10 millimeters as well, and pretty much unclip the wire latch or whatever you want to call this, and after that we will be continued. So here is the latch, nice and out. So it's just 2 bolts and 2 nuts, and you pretty much just unclip this, the emergency latch from the trunk. Just be a little careful not to break it, and unclip the wire, and it should come out nice and easy. And then after that, what should we do next? We can take off the license, this little plate connects to the license plate light, I believe. Yeah, no, so this is the sensor, the touch sensor to open it, and this over here is just a plate. So we already took that 10 mil off, so just take this 10 mil off and this other one to take the sensor plate thing, whatever. So we have the plate nice and out. We also got our touch sensor to open it out too. This was a little hard to get off, but I just pretty much, so when it was on here, pretty much just slid my clip puller in and just pulled it out carefully, trying not to break it. And then so next thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take off our camera over here. So it looks like it's just these two 10 millimeter bolts right here on the sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those off, and then you're also gonna want to unclip it right there from the harness. So now we're gonna take off part of the tail light over here, and it's basically just 4 nuts. So you got 2 right here in this little slot, and you have 2 right on the side right here. Those are just 10 millimeters. So after you get those 4 nuts off, you can pretty much pop the headlight up and it'll come off, as you can see. For these license plate lights, I'm gonna skip on that for now because I'm trying to get them off, but I can't and I don't want to break them. So I'm gonna get the trunk off for now and get them while the trunk is off. So when you're pretty much at this point, the trunk can pretty much come off with ease. All you gotta do is take off these 2 bolts here and these 2 bolts here, and they are all 10 millimeters as well. So tool of the day is the 10 millimeter. have the trunk off, it is very recommended to have 2 people to help you get it down. So just you and the other person, because as you can see, it is a 2-person job. Just have the person hold it on one side while you unscrew the other side and hold it too. I kind of dropped it a little bit over here, but I thought I saw a mark, but I guess I'm just tripping, but it's all good. So now we're gonna put the other trunk on and use the hardware provided to put it back on. So here is the trunk on. Scratch off what I said about using the bolts provided. Use the bolts that came with the trunk. I don't know what came with these bolts right here, but I don't know what it's for. Maybe because they wouldn't reach in, so it kind of makes no sense of using them. So just use the bolts that were on the trunk originally. So next thing you're gonna want to do, I'm not gonna check my fitment just yet until I have my latch on. Actually, it has nothing to latch on, so I just put the latch on, whatever. Now we're gonna want to start putting things back together. So I'm gonna start off with the latch. Too, if you guys want to put this handle back too, you can. You just pop this open and take these 2 Phillips screws off. Just get your screwdriver or your drill, whichever it is. Pretty much take those off and you're install it on the new one. Also, like 4 of these little bump stops right here. Pretty much just take them off. Just pull them out and put them on the new trunk. As you can see, I've put one in already. Put one here, here, and there. So, alright guys, hours later, I am trying to get this license plate bulb assemblies out, and you know, I did not know this, but I guess this piece comes out. I really did not know this, and you have to take this piece out in order to take the license plate bulb out. I learned it the hard way. I kind of broke one, but it's all good. I mean, we live and we learn, and you guys won't make this mistake because I am showing you guys right here. So this piece comes out. In order for this piece to come out, you need to take the license plate off. And back here, there's going to be a nut in the middle. And I think that's the only one that you need to take off. All the other ones you pretty much already took off. Just go around and see which ones you need, because I kind of forgot already. But yeah, once you take that off, you pretty much have access. You pretty much have access to the license plate light bulbs. As you can see, I broke this one, but I mean, forget, I guess. Once you get that one, you can unclip it, and it will just come out if it wants to. The other one, I don't think. So yeah, you kind of just get it on there. But I broke this one, but it's okay. It's still gonna work. It's gonna get condensation probably, but you know what? I'll replace it later. It's all good. But also, so you will also need to take the carbon one off as well. as you can see here, I pretty much took the liberty to take it off already. Kind of sucks, honestly. It really does, just to put one of these bulbs in. So yeah, once you take them off, pretty much just clip it in there. But yeah, but in order to take this one off, there's a little more to it. There's these caps right here all around. There's 4 of these all around, and there's nuts holding that on. And here are the nuts. They're like these little nuts and spacers. Try your hardest not to drop them, because if you drop them, you ain't getting them back. And I dropped like 2 of the spacers, 2 of the washers. I saved all the nuts, luckily, but not all the washers. But yeah, guys, that's how that goes. Kind of sucks, honestly, but it's okay. We made it. We made it through. We're dominating this install, so it's okay. Also, guys, another thing that I really did not like is that I will not be able to install my reverse camera on, because there is no cutout for it, sadly enough. As you can see over here, there is no cutout at all. And also too, my keyhole, there's not a hole for it either, so pretty much have to drill that out, which sucks. Kind of sucks, honestly. Also too, alright, so I pretty much have everything mocked up already. Only thing is, pretty much can't use the camera since there's no cutout, so I'm just gonna tuck it in here, pretty much. Probably zip tie it or something to keep it secure, but yeah, so far so good. I mean, just connect all your connectors. Like here's, just put your tail lights back on as well. Connect them, put the little plug-ins right here. I'm not plugging it in all the way because I'm about to replace those, so yeah, just connect everything where it goes. Just to your best of your memory. I mean, pretty much just winged it, honestly. Also, don't forget to put your trunk liner back on if you want to or not. It's up to you guys. That's how you install a Seibon carbon fiber trunk lid. Wasn't very descriptive because, I mean, it's not that bad. Honestly, I pretty much already went through the hard part, and I taught you guys what to freaking do because I kind of broke one of my lights, but it's okay. It's alright, no worries. But yeah, guys, here's the final results, and it looks pretty good. I'm gonna go out and take some shoots whenever I get a chance, but by then I'll probably have swapped out the tail lights. But don't worry, that'll be in the next video if you're trying to see that. But yeah, guys, here is the lid. Also, don't forget to put your license plate on right there. But yeah, there you go. If you guys are interested in one of these, here is what it takes and here is what it looks. I'll get some better shots whenever I get a chance, since I am just in my garage right now and it's already dark outside. But yeah, guys.